Hi everybody, welcome back to Eileen's Craft Nook. Today I'm doing these houses and I'm going to use this Easter paper that I got from the local dollar store to put in as a background to make these Easter themed. I thought they'd be cute. You could use them in a tier tray or you could use them just, on a shelf. So I'm going to be pouring my clear first and then backing them with the paper. So that's all I'm doing here. I'm just going to get the clear in. I'm not filling these up. I'm leaving some room and I'm just going to give it a spritz with my isopropyl and let them cure, and then I will be back once they're cured. See you then. Hey, I'm back. I have a mess going on at my desk, but I wanted to show you the second step to doing these houses. So I've already done it for the big one just to test my theory. And what I did, I have this Easter paper. This came in a pad that I got from one of our local dollar stores, and I traced it and cut it out. I am using my light board, you can see down here, that I normally use for my diamond painting, and that's just to help me be able to see where to trace it. And then to help me with these, I took a black Sharpie and marked it so I could see it through the paper where to put the windows. Now, cutting this paper out, I mean, frankly, it's a pain. It's it's even when you're tracing it, it's just a pain. But so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the smaller house to show you what I did, and then I'll put the second layer resin on. You guys, I just realized I've poured these. So here's one I have in the white. It'll be so much easier to trace this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trace this on the paper, and it'll help me decide where I want it to go so that you can see some of the eggs in that. So let me go ahead and do that. I don't know why I didn't think of that with the bigger one. Although I'm not sure what I did with my big house. I think it fell off my desk someplace. I want to turn this around. And I have a mosquito flying around in here. Get my scraps out of the road. And I want to see, let me get that mosquito. Missed him. So I can still see better to see how I want to place this. Got him. So that I can see, the eggs through. So I think I wonder if I could fit it on this side of the paper. That way I'll still have this side of the paper. So why don't I do this one? This way you'll see part of the, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. You'll see the bottom egg and part of the top one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick trace around here, and then I'm going to use, so I know where to place it. So I'm just going to do the bottom and the top like so. That way I know where to place the other mold, or not the mold, but the actual house, so that I'll know, because when I trace this one, it should be the exact cutout that I'm doing. So let me do that, and I'm just going to take the pencil, which I just broke. Okay. And just broke it again. Doesn't like getting inside there. Don't want to lose my spot. Okay. Maybe pencil's not the best medium to use for these. I'm way off here. Okay. This is why I get frustrated with this stuff. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get my cutting we're going to place this on here and we're just going to cut as we go. Now, this is, yep. And the paper is going to face down in the mold, so this is the angle I want to do it at because it's going to come up this way. So what we're going to do, because you can see that this leg here of the house, of course you guys can't see anything. See how this leg here is thinner than the other one? That's what it's like in the mold. So this leg here, when I put my paper in, I need it facing the right way because this house is not symmetrical. So let me grab my knife and we are going to cut around as we go so I don't have to trace the darn thing. It's a matter of finagling it inside the not moving it while I'm doing it. Okay. Where did I start this? Now, I'm also going to have to do these, but I'm not going to be able to do that with my X-Acto knife yet. How do we make out here? Okay. No, that was much easier than the first one, I'll tell you. Probably got cleaner cuts as well. The only thing that may not be right is the, oh, that's pretty darn good. Okay, so now we got to do the, so this is going to go down in the mold, right? Can I see those holes through there? No, it's not quite. Not quite see-through, and this is kind of thick, right? Not quite see-through enough for that. Interesting, but I am going to trim this up to where it needs to go while I'm here, just like that. And, oh, I'm going to poke the holes where, what I'm going to do, I'm going to tape this on. Okay, I got the tape on there. And let's try this. We're going to see if we can just take our X-Acto knife and cut out based on the hole that's underneath of it. Just like that. Okay. Do the next one. I think working with these papers, they look nice, but find them that fun to do. I'm gonna have to clean up those edges. All right. And then there's 2 more under here. My plan is to put this on my tiered tray. For Easter. Maybe I need a new knife in my blade, or new blade here. I don't know why it's cutting so yucky. The heart worked out nicely, but these little squares aren't coming out the cleanest. All right. Making a mess. My craft room is in dire need of cleaning. All right. So the reason I use this tape is hoping it won't rip my paper. Don't use Scotch tape because it would take the surface off of your paper. I'm just going to clean up these edges a little bit with my scissors. And I trimmed it up a bit. It's not perfect. That's okay. And then I put it in. So these are both ready to go. So I'm going to mix up my resin and we'll get... Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just adding some clear resin right over top of the paper. I wasn't sure if I should put down a layer of resin and then put the paper on top and then cover it with resin. I just went ahead and put the paper down and then I'm covering it with resin. And I'm just going to take my stick and I'm just going to use it to kind of push down on the paper up towards that center of the peak there, down at the feet and around the windows, just to get any bubbles that may be hanging out underneath the paper that we laid down. So I just continue to do that to monitor it, to get those bubbles out. And then we're just going to go ahead and let these dry, and I will be back when it's done. Hello. These are dry, and now normally I would back these with probably like a white, or yeah, probably white. I wouldn't do black because I wouldn't want it to impact being able to see the paper. But these are just going to be for my personal use, and I really don't want to wait another day to put up this video because I'm going to be traveling for work, and I would actually have to wait another week before I'd have time to show it. So I'm going to just take them out like this, and we'll take a look to see how that Easter paper looks. Now these, as you can see, they're pretty chunky molds. Okay. Now these came as a set of 3 actually, large, medium, small, from Temu. Now I will have some trimming to do because I didn't fill the mold all the way to the top, but it's actually not that bad. Okay. And here we go. Those are cute. I got a couple bubbles. Should have pushed down on my paper a bit more, but still, you can definitely see the Eastern pattern. I think they turned out really cute. Would have been nice. I used just clear, but I could have added a little bit of sparkle to my resin as well. But no, I like these. Definitely Eastery. And they will look nice on my tier tray. So let me just show you guys close up. And then I'm just going to set them up so you can see what they look like. And here they are standing up. All right, thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.